Ryan Pasiga here. It's April 2012 and I'm out at the Ralph Engelstad Arena in Grand Forks, North Dakota, home of the Fighting Sioux, until the NCAA says they can't be that anymore. Anyway, up here on a drug case, and in situations where the evidence is very strong against somebody and there's not a shot to get a case thrown out and it's not good to go to trial, clients will make a decision to plead guilty to a charge against them in consideration for some kind of plea offer. Once in a while you can't come to an agreement with the government on what a plea should look like. In that situation, sometimes we'll do what's called a straight plea or an open plea to a judge. That means that my client's ready to plead guilty to a charge, however they can't come to an agreement on the consequences with the prosecutor, and so we leave it into the judge's hands as to what kind of sentence there is, which involves a lot of guesswork and it's a gamble. But on the other hand, if you think the prosecutor's offer is too strong, sometimes you're better off straight pleading to the judge and say, we can't agree that they want jail time or prison time in this case. Judge, we're going to ask you to not do that. The prosecutor's going to ask you for jail or prison, and then the judge will decide. And that's what we've just done in a case up here where there was strong evidence of my client possessing and using cocaine that was all on video while he was a student up at North Dakota, University of North Dakota. So keep that in mind for cases. In addition, not only do you have a right to do an open plea or a straight plea to the judge, but then we get into a situation with sentencing mitigation. I had another drug trafficking case up here not long ago where my client had been selling drugs to an undercover drug agent. And in that particular case, we did a lot to shine him up before he came back before the judge for sentencing on a plan that we had put him on. It worked really well. The judge had commented after that that was the first kind of case like that they had not given somebody a substantial amount of jail time for, and he was able to get no jail and just be on probation and then have the felony drug conviction come completely off his record so that he wouldn't have any kind of drug conviction on his record. That's called sentencing mitigation, and we look to do those things in order to save people's records so that they can go out and get jobs or finish school and move on with life without a conviction following them. If you have any more questions about drug cases, my name is Ryan Pasiga. I handle drug cases around the nation. I'm based in Minneapolis and my number is 612-339-5844.